Would you like someone who despises 83% of the population in power? Well, Jeff Showup, leader of the American Nazi Party, is that person. Jeff Showup wants the state to fight to eliminate all threats to his racial community, which is 83% of the population of America today, and he wants to allow only white people to be citizens of the United States. Jeff Showup wishes to follow Hitler's NSPDA plan, which calls for division of profits, the death of all criminals no matter their crime, education for only gifted children, and encourages anti-Semitism. Would you want someone believing in Hitler's prejudices to be running America? If allowed to come to power, Jeff Showup will destroy the democracy that the Founding Fathers worked so hard to obtain. The American Nazi Party says that they are willing to do anything necessary to achieve their goals. Does that mean that they are willing to turn America into Germany after World War II? And here are some citizens' thoughts on some of the American Nazi Party's policies.
So, I guess I'm going to be talking on them wanting to kill all criminals. I mean, so, as my daughter liked to say, so you steal a pack of gum, cigarettes, whatever, and they're going to kill you. There's no in between. I mean, so any single thing that you do wrong is punishable by death. I thought, you know, they're talking about their utopian society, that everything, you know, aren't all of their people going to be perfect, and why would they have any criminals? You know, they're the perfect people. You wouldn't have any criminals, and if you do, then maybe that's because your society that you think you're building isn't perfect. You know, I wouldn't want to live in a society where, you know, accidents happen. You know, what happens if you're driving and there's an accident and someone dies? Well, that makes you a criminal, but it was an accident. There's just so many different ways of going about something. How do you choose, you know, who's... So there's no choice. Everybody, you know, if you do something wrong, whether it's an accident, whether it's on purpose, if you're a criminal or if you're found to be a criminal, oh, too bad, you die. You know, what if the person you're killing is the only person that does this one specific job? You no longer have that person because your law is that they need to die. So, you know, there's just so many things. You know, in general, some of their things sound really good, but when you put them into practice, it doesn't work.
I think it's totally silly. They're against social justice for everybody else, but what they don't want everybody else to have, they want for themselves. I don't see how they think what they propose would work. They want everything for nothing, and then expect that just by owning stuff without doing any work, they're going to succeed.
Is that it?
Yeah.
It is up to you to ensure that democracy, along with the citizens of the United States, prosper. That will only be possible if a leader like Jeff Showup is not permitted to come into power. That means that you, America, must vote against Jeff Showup and preserve democracy.